What's the most interesting thing in solar today is the amount of change that's occurring in the industry. So the one thing we've been saying for the last 3 years is the industry's been making itself over about once a year. Then it dropped down to about every 6 months, and then it went down to quarter by quarter. And lately, solar is kind of reinventing itself weekly almost, with the amount of change of suppliers coming in, suppliers leaving, the way customers are ordering parts, the way fields are being installed. It's a complete change in the industry, and we are well positioned for change. From a Shoals standpoint, we've said we don't make modules, but we make J-boxes. We don't make inverters, but we make inverter stations. Everything in between is Shoals' sweet spot. So we've been growing those separate sectors of the business really well, and now what we're doing is we're starting to compile all that stuff into a 200 kW block. So you bring the modules, and the construction company and Shoals will bring the rest. And even a part of that was an announcement we made here at the GTM about partnering up with Huawei for string inverters. What we're going to sell for a 200 kW block is the identical solution or SKU that's used on a 2,000 megawatt block. So you're ordering the same product over and over and over, one SKU, no change. The only difference will be is it in North Carolina versus the desert, and what's the snow load or no snow load. It's very simple things that change. Pure identical system, zero change in it. So now the responsibility is on Shoals to deliver those products or those power blocks to the customers, and it's a one-stop shop. The supply chain is going to implode while the jobs are still going to explode. And by that, we're already dealing with customers in 2017 of over a gigawatt in Q1, where they're allocating production capacity from us in 2017. So am I worried the tax credits are going to go away? I don't care about them either way. We're well positioned to keep growing in solar past 17. And the industry doesn't need the tax credits. If it keeps it, cool. If it doesn't, I think the economies of scales and the innovations that are occurring are basically bringing the cost down that'll offset the ITC anyways.